Hi friends, I'm back with another short tutorial to show you how to continue to embellish your journal. This is my Jane Austen journal that I'm currently working on, and this is some of the embellishing that I've already done. This is a little tuck spot and a corner tuck with a secret journaling spot. You can slide some tags in there. A decoupage bag. A edge pocket, which also opens up to give you a secret journaling spot, so you get quite a lot in there. There's a little glassine bag here, so I'm going to put some tags in there. And a big glassine bag. I got these off eBay. They're fantastic. Another decoupage bag. So plenty of decoration here already. This is a lovely decoupage napkin. That turned out really well. I'm so pleased with that. And another corner pocket. So I've still got lots more to do, but this time we are going to make a folding, I would say a folding letter embellishment, but it isn't exactly a letter. It's probably a folding envelope. Not sure what it's called. I have seen this on a few journals on YouTube. Just looking for the perfect place. What about there? Oh, even better. There. And this is what it will look like. So I'm going to give you the measurements because my videos are very short. There's not enough time to cut it out and do the full tutorial. So if you get a piece of your tea dyed paper, cut it to 8 1/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. Oh, sorry, no, start again. 8 1/4 by 4 3/8 of an inch. And then score it at 3 1/4 inches and 6 1/2 inches on your scoreboard, and it will look like that. And then fold it and round off your corners. If you would like to put a piece at the top, for this one I cut out a scrap at 4 1/4 inches by 1 5/8 of an inch, and then just use wet glue to put it on so that it slides about and you can get it dead centre. What you would do next is, if you wanted to do any stamping, I'm going to use my stitch stamp down the edges so that it looks as if it's been sewn into the book, and I'll use the same stamp that I've used for this and the same colour, which is Victorian Velvet. So what you have to do is, you're only going to put it round 3 edges because you want to leave an opening at the top so you can make it into a little tuck spot. So red line round the 3 edges, and when you take your red line tape off, go round it with some Pritt Stick glue, and that'll make it slightly slidey so that when you stick it onto the page you've got a little bit of give. And then once you're happy with it, use your bone folder to press it down, and you can then use that as a little tuck, make a tag, and it opens up to give you a nice journaling spot. So it's really nice. What you also need to do before you stick it on is just distress your edges. I've already gone over these a bit, but I'll just do a wee bit more. Maybe round all the corners. And along the top. And do the insides as well. Do down the edges along the sides. I love how that looks, how it's all wrinkled there. And last but not least, the antique linen, which is my new favourite distress ink, to bring out the kind of yellow tones. See that there? That looks really nice. I didn't use too much of that. There we go. And once it's stuck on, I would then go over it with some of the other distress inks. Now, a good one for these type of colours would be the Tattered Rose, which is a kind of peach pink colour, and that goes really well with this. But I would probably do that right at the very end. You could also decorate it. You could put a little bow on it or a flower. But anything I'm going to put on this, I would heavily distress, because that's very pink and it needs to be toned down a bit. So I would do that. With the ribbon, these are some of my gorgeous Skirl ribbons, which matched a paper collection. I don't know if you can see the difference, but the one on the top is how it did look, and it was just far too bright for this vintage style journal. So what I did was I went over it with some distress ink. I think I started with the Gathered Twigs over the top, and then I used a kind of grey one. I can't remember the name, but it's a kind of smoky one. And then I went over the top with some black soot, and the black soot actually stuck to the patterned bits, so it turned out really well. So it was actually quite heavily distressed, and it looks much better than it did. So you could even put it there, or you know, a flower, some eyelash trim, stamp. So that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed the small tutorial, and it's an idea that lots of people are using on YouTube at the moment. You could also, I've also seen people doing like a folding letter where they fold in these corners, and that's quite nice as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'm going to say cheerio for now until we do the next one. Thank you. Bye.